What's good? Back with another Fair Shake review, and this time we're gonna be talking about Royce the 5'9's The Allegory. So Royce has slowly become one of my favorite rappers because dude is just so good at the craft, and he's also just dropped some really great projects lately as well. And this one is not really an exception. It's a great project as well. And this time, he produced everything. He just started producing, and he just produces his own project, and all of it, all the beats go so hard. Dude is like good at sampling already, and like just created some very interesting and also pretty varied project. So that to me is extremely impressive, especially since he raps at the level that he does. So it's just like, yo, that's like working a whole nother part of your brain to like make the beats, and for you to be able to do it in such a masterful way. It's different styles of like this pocket of hip hop is extremely astounding. Um, yeah. So through this, the allegory, he really tries to go through kind of a lot of the mindset of people who grew up in the hood and the conditions that they deal with, and some of the values that are instilled within us as troubled youth. I can't say that. I completely relate to everything being said at all, but it's definitely stories that I've heard before, just not spit this well. But yeah, on here is a lot of really, really great rapping. Some of it almost even seeming more like poetry at moments, because when it comes to the number of bars on some songs, it's just like, I do what I want. I'm gonna make this move how I need to for these words to come out. And yeah, so some standouts to me, since there are like 22 songs, well, tracks on here. Some of these are interludes and skits and stuff, but some standouts for me, like, I thought the flip of Dope Man was really dope. No pun intended. I Don't Age was really cool. The concept for Pendulum was dope. On the Block, seeing Oswin Benjamin on here was like, that was really cool to see. Overcomer being a single was great to hear. Thou Shall, which is what Royce used his verse to start off his LA Leakers freestyle, was just like mind blowing. That whole entire freestyle afterwards is also just whoa. Fubu was really cool. That whole concept looked really great. Tricked was nice. I really enjoyed that. Black Savage I got to hear before, because that was like one of the first songs that came out. Sheesh. The verse for Rhinestone Durag was cool, even though it's just like that one little verse. And yeah, this project, White Hero featuring White Gold was a good track as well. But yeah, there is a lot of dope rapping, but not everything was write stuff that I would return to. And that's the thing that makes me sad about it, because the last couple of projects from Royce, I've been like, yo, I want to put this junk on repeat. But since I feel like since it was so much content, and so much substance without a lot of the flash that he can bring to his delivery, I feel that made it more so like I'm in the mood to hear this message right now kind of music, where you really have to be in the mood for that vibe. And I don't see me returning to it a whole lot, but what impressed me the most outside of his spectacular rapping, which is a constant, is his production, as I mentioned before. Like, being that this is the first project that he's got to like produce himself, and like even just even coming to mind the bit of production that he got to do for M's album Music to Be Murdered By, is just like, yo, he's really coming into his own as a producer, which I didn't think he would go down that road as well in the creative realm, but he did, and he does it well. So to me, that was kind of the main standout that I enjoyed from the project. It's just how varied and polished his production was. So much props to him, and possibly even maybe the engineer if he had to polish up a couple things. But this project just sounded great. Just material that I don't see myself listening to frequently. At least not as frequently as like Tabernacle and Book of Ryan, especially Book of Ryan, because I feel like Book of Ryan was a freaking masterpiece. But the Allegory is a great project, just a niche project, But that's my thoughts. Please let me know yours down below. It would be great to know what other people are thinking about it. But yeah, that's it for me. So much love. Peace. Threes.